I'm gonna turn your drawings into actual Minecraft bases. Then I'll get professional hardcore YouTubers to rate them. And the first drawing is by Max. It's basically a giant cherry tree with different colored logs on it. So to build this, we're gonna need a lot of cherry logs, meaning this forest is about to get absolutely destroyed. Alright, now we need to collect the materials for the different colored locks. So for the iron and gold ones, we can just use our farms. And then for the purple lock, I think we can use some amethyst blocks from this geode. And then finally for the brown lock, we can use some copper. Oh my god, do you mind? Now we can start building the first base. And to be fair, this one is fairly simple, especially when compared to some of the bases later on in this video. You guys got very creative. So now the actual tree's built, we can start building the locks on the different branches. Starting with the lowest lock, which is the copper one. So I guess we'll make it something like this. Yeah, that actually looks like a lock. Now we can just add a keyhole. And there we go. Now we can do pretty much the same thing for the iron lock, the gold lock, and the amethyst lock. Now, to finish off the first base, I added the staircase and a custom interior to each one of the locks that you can access by flying through the keyholes. Personally, I think this is a really cool and creative looking base, but I wonder what the judges are going to make of it, because maybe they'll like drawing number 2 better, which is this really cool looking tower base by AEFC. They even added labels so I know which blocks to build it out of. And speaking of blocks, let's get collecting them, starting with deep slate, because this is going to be the main material of this build. I just wish there was a faster way to mine this. Wait a minute. Introducing the beacon. This revolutionary piece of kit will enable me to mine deep slate much faster. Oh, it's not working. Let's go, we've got a beacon. The next material we're going to need is a bunch of nether brick fences, and luckily we should be able to get them from this fortress. There we go. Yoink. Don't mind me, just gonna steal these fences. Ah, leave me alone. I just want the fences. Definitely wasn't on half a heart there. And not gonna lie, whilst we're in the nether, we might as well try and get some soul lanterns. I've completely forgotten how to make these, but lanterns, please. So now I just needed to collect some easy materials like stained glass, cyan concrete, and of course some leaves. Perfect, that should be all the materials we're gonna need. Now to make the base of the tower, I'm actually gonna use some deep slate bricks. So we need to cut some up, and now we can just lay it down over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever 11 is in Spanish, whatever 12 is in Spanish, whatever 13 is in Spanish. Okay, now I'm just gonna follow the drawing of the build all the way up. So next up is the hedges. So we'll probably do these 2 thick. Then in between these hedges, we're going to add some stairs going up to the next level of the tower. And because this part of the drawing's a bit darker, I'm going to use some deep slate tiles for this bit. So all this layer should be a bit darker. And this next layer is back to being a bit lighter. Then here we can add the nether brick fences. And that is the base of the build complete. So far, I think it's looking quite like the drawing. Let's see if we can keep that up for the rest of the tower. For this part of the tower, I'm going to blend these 2 blocks together to make it seem a little bit more natural. Okay, now I'm trying to make the spaces for windows, but I think my calculations might have been off. This is a tiny bit inaccurate to the drawing, so hopefully the judges don't notice that. But anyways, now we can add a lip to this portion of the tower, and this is where those spiky castle things will go on. Wait, what are they actually called? Ah, they're called battlements. Wow. Okay, now underneath the battlements, either side of the door, we need to add some soul lanterns. So there and there. Nice. So I continued building up the tower, trying to stick to the diagram as much as possible, until the tower was pretty much complete. One of the last things I have left to do is add the fences and lanterns to that level. Okay, so I want to place it in the middle. Oh, we got 2. Just need 1 more. And now we need to lantern. Ow, come on. Yes! Let's go! Now the final thing we need to do is, of course, build the inside, which AEFC says it should be just like a normal inside of a base with spruce and dark oak wood. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Very nice. And I will also say yes to the basement. So drawing number 2 is now complete. And to be honest, I think it looks pretty much identical to the drawing. So let's try and do the same with drawing 3. And to decide which drawing I'm doing next, I'm gonna spin this wheel. Okay, let's see. Please, something not too complicated. Ooh, Ooh. This drawing is by Marzipan88, and it seems to be a simple enough house. But as you'll see, it has some very interesting and creative features. The first feature is a doorbell, and apparently it's going to be activated with a pressure plate. And the bell itself will be at the back of the base. So now we'll dig under this and connect it all up with redstone. Let's go, it works! So now we can just cover this all up and move on to feature number 2, which is actually blue stained glass windows for no reason. I am literally just following the instructions. Also, listen to Marzipan and subscribe to LockDownLife so you don't miss the next time I do one of these videos. And now the third and final feature is probably the most interesting of all because it's gonna be a secret door. But right now, it's not very secret. So we somehow need to cover all of this up. And I've got an idea to make it not look suspicious. We're gonna use it as a staircase to the next level of the standard base. So, if we start the stairs here like this, then we can just cover these side bits up with cobblestone and just keep building up the staircase. There we go, it's perfectly hidden. To hide this redstone, I'm gonna build some flower pots. Oh god, the doorbell's messing it up. Nice, and now it's just this redstone at the side, which for this wall bit, we can just simply add an extension. And then to actually activate the redstone, we need something more creative. What about a target block on this island that you have to shoot? So now when we shoot this target block, how have I not hit the middle? The door opens into a secret base. Yep, it's very secret. So now when we go down here, we have everything a secret base could ever need. But there's more. There's actually a secondary secret base. And this houses all of my valuables. Then if you want to escape, you can literally just run through here. And just like that, you're back at the surface. Yeah, it's a genius design, but I wonder if the next drawing will be even better. And I think it actually might be, because HappyMan227 wants me to build this giant statue of myself holding my own logo. And I'm a little bit narcissistic, so this sounds like a really great idea to me. In the drawing, it looks like the base of the base is made out of grass and dirt. So we're going to collect a bunch of that. I like how on the drawing, they've also added a tree for a size comparison. So I'm basically just going to try and guess the size of this lower part based on how big my foot's going to be. Okay, now we'll add a door and 2 windows. And now we can move on to the actual statue itself, except I don't have any black and white concrete. So let's go to the sand duper. This thing has got to be my favorite farm in my entire world. All we need to do is place concrete powder here, switch them on, and we have unlimited black and white concrete. Oh, yeah. Then we just convert it with this. All right, now we can actually start building me. And not gonna lie, this is the part I'm nervous for. Because I could make it look really bad, and I'm already messing up. What am I doing? This leg is going to be straight. What am I doing? I don't even know my own skin. Okay, so I have 1 straight leg. Now this part's going to be a little bit more difficult because I need to make a bent leg. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks good. So now we can move straight onto the torso, which is obviously really easy. It's literally just a big rectangle. Okay, and now we can build the head, which is actually also pretty easy. Let's go! I've made like a LockDownLife creeper statue. It looks so funny without any arms. And also, it's got like a bit of like white dribble, so let's try and get rid of that. No one saw that. Now let's de-creepify the statue by adding some arms. I need to make sure I put these in the right place because they're going to be carrying the rest of the base. Building my arms. Does it look good? Yes. So now let's just say the magic arm spell. Subscribe to LockDownLife. Oh my god, it's crazy that that works every time. When am I going to stop making that joke? Anyways, now it is time to build my logo. So for this, of course, we're going to use orange concrete. And it's going to overhang a bit on the sides, just like in the drawing. Okay, there's the bottom bit. 1, 22, 23, 24. Then I think this should be the height of the top. So now we need to connect these with the perfect hourglass shape. But now we can fill the sides in with glass and actually start building the interior of the base. The first thing we need to build is a way to actually access that part of the base. So we're going to have to go in here And we're definitely going to have to light this place up a bit. Now, I think we should be able to go up through here, and we should go through my leg. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Yes. Perfect. And then finally, we can go up and through my head. Okay, we can't go through the head. We have to go through one of the arms to the side. There we go. Okay, straight away when we come in, I want to put some bookshelves just to make it look very homely. And then we'll cover this all up and make it one layer. All right, so this will be a way up to our next level where we have some furnaces, and we're also going to have a farm. So I'm going to grab a bunch of this grass, chop down some of this tree to make a hoe, and finally we can place a bunch of the dirt here like this, add in some water, hoe the ground, and finally add some seeds. Oh, wait. I've got no seeds. Seeds. We need seeds. What do we need? Seeds. When do we want them? Seeds. All right, that's probably enough seeds. Let's go on to the next layer. Oh, no. Bad seed. This layer is gonna be a nether portal. Oh. That's not going to work, actually. This layer is not going to be a nether portal because instead, it's going to be my super awesome, amazing storage system where you can't access half of the chests. But yeah, just ignore that. Okay, it's looking pretty cool, but it is missing something very important. A giant swimming pool. And for the final room, I'm going to have my office completely surrounded by water. This is going to look really cool. This might actually be my favorite base so far. So after a few final touches, like killing mobs and lighting up the build, adding some life to the water, and building my PC setup, drawing 4 was now complete. Oh my god. It looks so cool. But to be honest, there is still some insane bases left. Anyways, now let's go from one of the more detailed drawings to one of the more simple/cursed drawings. Because Minecraft 34 wants me to build an airplane that drops sheep into a torture base. Yeah, I don't think they like sheep. To be fair, they are pretty meh. So the first thing I did was build the plane, then I kidnapped a bunch of sheep and started working on the torture contraption. Then I added some ice to make sure the sheep would move around it okay, and it was finally time to test it out. Oh my god, this might be the most evil thing I've ever done in Minecraft. You guys sent in loads of submissions, so let's pick up the pace a bit. Next up, I went on a streak of building some of the more simple base designs. This orange and red house was very easy to build, and so was this castle thanks to Lucas drawing his build on square-lined paper. Then I carefully followed these instructions to create this wooden house, which was followed with this drawing by Kane and Bryce, who I have a suspicion might have wanted me to build his Minecraft skin. And speaking of drawing skins, Sword wanted me to build what happens to him whenever we 1v1. And to finish off the streak, I'm going to build this. I think it's meant to be a flying saucer. So the first thing I'm going to build is the stand. And for this, I'm going to use dark blue concrete. And for the yellow bits, we can use some bamboo fences. Now for the actual flying saucer itself, we're going to use some lime green concrete. All right, this is looking good, but it's missing one important thing from the drawing. A gun that can shoot players out of. Or at least I think that's my brother Gamer's. I think for this, I'm going to have to modify it slightly and have the player launch through the roof. So we'll have a fence here. These all need to be dispensers. So now we can place a button here and then surround all of this with redstone. Oh, that one is not in the right place. So we'll just fill each of these. And now we'll put our chest plate on and we'll go for a practice run. Oh my god. This is maybe quite deadly. Right, please don't blow up everything. Yes, it worked! Oh my god! Let's go! And with that, let's fly our way to the next build, which is a base I've been looking forward to since I first saw it. And the reason why I'm currently in a swamp biome. Because Nighthawk wants me to build a Gator swamp base. That looks like an okay rough outline, but just placing some dark prismarine where the legs are going to be has exposed just how little dark prismarine we actually have. So that is going to be a massive problem. And I don't really know how to solve it. So whilst I'm thinking of a solution, let's build Mark's castle, which was drawn by Declan. I mean, I literally did just build Mark a massive doghouse, but I guess Mark is epic, so he deserves a castle as well. So I'm going to start with the corner towers first. All right, and now we can build up this middle section with some stone. And I'm pretty sure Declan's dad actually sent me his drawing on Twitter. So make sure you guys are following me there. The link will be in the description. And now that we pretty much know what we're doing, we can really start building up this castle. In the drawing, Declan's put some bones on on the second layer of the castle. So we need to find a soul sand valley and collect as many bones as we possibly can. Let's go. So now we can get building the bone, and it's not going to be a very detailed one, but hopefully we should be able to make it look like a bone. All right, yeah, that kind of looks like a bone. Now we'll do the same on the other side. Now for this middle bit, I'm going to build a hardcore heart. And now to finish off this layer of Mark's castle, we need to surround this with a lock, which I am guessing is to represent me, because I'm LockDownLife. Now it's time to move on to the final tier of the build. The main thing on this level is going to be a throne for Mark, and apparently it's going to be made out of quartz, diamonds, and gold. Yeah, this is going to be an expensive throne. Anyways, let's mine up a bunch of quartz. Okay, that should be enough quartz. Now for the gold, we can just get it from our gold farm. And then for the diamonds, we should have a fair amount of them in our chest. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? So we'll have some steps going up to it. Then we'll have a mixture of diamond and gold going around it like this. And then now we just build up the back. And there we go. That is a throne fit for a Mark. But the build's not finished yet. We still need to add some lanterns on chains, an easy way up to get to the throne, and of course, a prison for cats. Which means this build is now complete. But sadly, I'm still no closer to figuring out a way to get loads of dark prismarines. So we'll have to move on to this base next, which is a giant greenhouse for every plant in the game. And it was drawn by Happy. Oh my god, this could literally be a whole video by itself. And it's funny I should say that, because that's exactly what I did. If you want to see the full video of me collecting every single plant in the game, then go over and check on my second channel after this video. But here's a brief summary. This is a giant greenhouse, and today I'm going to fill it with every plant in Minecraft. Starting, of course, with oak leaves. Yoink. Nice. And whilst we're here, we should also probably get the oak sapling, which we can get by just chopping this bad boy down. Oh, we got one already. Okay, now we can move on to the birch leaves. So at first, I was literally collecting every plant I saw. Right, we're up to 19 different plants already. Ooh, and there's some sugarcane right here. We might as well get them. And a dead bush. Perfect. But then once I had a decent amount of plants, I had to focus on getting the ones that I had missed before. So right now we've got 58 of the 115 plants. So we are literally halfway. Now I think I'm going to focus on getting all the flowers next because they're right here. So we've got the cornflower, and then we've got this oxide. No, that's not that. This is an oxide daisy, but that is an azure bluette. Very nice. Don't care, just want it. And then finally, near the end of our plant getting journey, we had to focus on getting the really rare plants. Ooh, yes, azalea. Let's go. I'm going to be eating the pizza on time. Well, thank you, second channel LockDownLife, but now we can move on to a drawing by Superman Boy 33. And I'll be lying if I'm not a little bit confused by this drawing. But one thing is clear, that we need cherry wood, and luckily we've got some left over from this build. It's also pretty obvious that this build needs bamboo wood, so we'll also just chop a bunch of this stuff down. Okay, so first off, we'll start by building the cherry and bamboo wall. So for this, we'll just follow the drawing and do a stripy pattern. Then we'll have the door like that and continue the stripy pattern. Now, this next section is my favorite part of this base because they've drawn parkour going up to the door. And I think the judges will enjoy doing this. So let's try and make this parkour as fun as possible. We'll start here and we'll have a nice little 3-block jump. And then we'll also have another one here, so we can kind of just hop along it. Oh my god. I've just seen something that I'm not very happy about in this base design. They have drawn a heavy core. Oh. Which means we need to go find a trial ruin and get one. So to speed things up, I'm going to give myself some stakes. If I can get the heavy core in less than an hour, I'll allow myself to skip some of the base designs and put them as honorable mentions at the end of the video. Because at this current rate, it's going to take me at least like 2 more weeks to finish recording this video. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, okay. So first thing we need to do is find a village. I think there's one over here, and we need to get a cartography villager. Ooh, yes, we're going to need some paper for that guy. I'm wondering if it's just better to make ourselves a crafting table, and then we can just make a cartography table rather than searching for a cartographer. So if we get rid of this and place this here, then surely a villager should come and try and get a job. Maybe if we open that, he'll just go in there. Yeah, nice. So we need to trade with him to level him up. We need to get the trade for the map that will lead us to the trial chamber. Oh, it's not the right thing. He didn't give us the right trade. God damn it. So just go in here, break this guy, put that there. Yes, well done. You got a job. Oh, we need more sugarcane. Okay, come on, please. Let me get the trade. Yes. Okay, so we need a compass. First up, craft the compass. Bang, 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 bang. Like that. Okay, nice. Trial Explorer map. Let's go. Where is it? Okay, now I think it must be this way then. All right, there we go. All right, we are entering the trial chamber sub 30 minutes. We just need to get lucky. Oh, nice. All right, trial ruins. Oh, no, I forgot to get the bad aiming effect. Now, let's try and find a pillager outpost quite fast. Yes, there's one. Okay, finally. Just kill him. All right. Oh, another one. Okay, I'll take an extra one. Why not? I don't know why we'd need it, but... Okay, here we go. These guys are kind of hard, so we need to make sure we just deal with them. Oh, we got an ominous trial key already. All right, that's really good. Where is the nearest vault? Please, heavy core. No. A diamond block. That's sick. Heavy core. Heavy core. Heavy core. No. Yes. Thank God. Please give me a heavy core. Oh, no. It's really not what we need. Hopefully, we can get some more keys before the time runs out. We've only got like 12 minutes. Are you kidding me? I didn't even go close to that spawner. Oh, yes, a key. All right, we started one, but I'm more interested in this vault over here. And it's giving me slime, so I can actually do it. Yes. Please, heavy core. What the hell? A music disc? What's this? Ooh, there's one here. Heavy core, please. Oh my God, we just did it in under an hour. Let's go. All right, so now finally we can get back to building this parkour. Ooh, that was actually sick. And of course, the next part of this parkour is a 3x3 platform, which according to the drawing has a dropper on it. I have no idea why, so I guess I'll just put it here. Then in the drawing, the heavy core is kind of floating above the platform. So I guess we'll put it there and it can be part of the parkour. All that work for one block of the parkour. But anyway, that is the parkour complete. So now let's just spend some time decorating the inside and hopefully the judges will appreciate what I went through to get that heavy core. Now I think I've finally found a way to get my hands on a lot of dark prismarine. But whilst I do some calculations to figure out if it's actually gonna work, let's follow your diagrams and build two bases at the same time. So Jijitu wants me to build this countryside tower and Grassy wants me to build this wooden house. So the first thing I did was find the perfect area for them. Then I started building up Jijitu's tower, making sure to use a gradient of blackstone, cobbled deep slate, and tuff to create the effect in the drawing. And afterwards, I started adding the details to the tower, such as the door, warped hanging signs, and the warp trap doors with shroom lights behind them. Then I started work on Grassy's wooden house by laying down the foundations. And with this basic foundation done, it made it much easier to add some of the more intricate details, like stairs, doors, and windows. And just before moving back over to the tower, I murdered this pillager with a golden carrot. It's me or you, pillager. It's me or you. Anyways, back over at the tower build, I did some terraforming and started building up the barn section. Then it was time to start adding the black stained glass windows and decorating the inside and outside of the build. I tried my best to follow the exact instructions, especially for the outside. But not gonna lie, I think these sunflowers look a bit weird facing that way. So it's probably better to replace them with some oxeye daisies. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So now all that's left to do on these builds is the roof. Not gonna lie, the roof of the wooden build was actually quite easy. All I need to do was add these spruce slabs. And then of course for the side roof part, we had to add some campfires as the roof. I think that's what Grassy meant for me to do. But anyways, for Jijitu's roof, we had to use a lot of warped stairs. I had a few problems making the tower actually look good, but in the end, I was actually quite happy with it. So now that these two bases are fully complete, here is my plan for getting the dark prismarine. I'm gonna build a guardian farm, because if you didn't know, you can use prismarine shards to craft dark prismarine. The first thing we need to do is remove this top bit. Oh my god. These guardians kind of hurt. Come on. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. half a heart. Yeah, there's got to be a safer way of doing that. And as it turned out, there was. All I needed was to get a potion of invincibility. Wait, what? Invisibility. Invisibility. Let's go. And of course, we'll add some redstone to turn it from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. So now let's drink this and see if it actually works. All right, why are they targeting me? Maybe it's because I've got my armor on. I'm scared to take my armor off, but I'm going to do it. And then we'll always have my elytra at the ready. Okay. They don't see me. Let's go. Let's make the most of this so we can get rid of all of this stuff and build a 3x3 platform like this. Now we're going to place 44 scaffolding on each one of these blocks. So, okay, now we've done that. We need to add 1 scaffolding there like that and waterlog it. Then we need to head down here and fill this middle up with kelp. Slowly drowning. All right, nice. All right, we've got 2 minutes left on our invisibility. So let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to do that in all 4 corners. And now we need to connect up all the scaffolding. Now we need to add a glass border around all of the scaffolding. Okay, now we can add water to all the 4 corners. By the way, I'm following a Shulkercraft tutorial at the moment, so shout out to them. So now I'm going to build the platform where the guardians will actually get killed and all of their loot will be collected. And then surround everything with some stone brick walls. The final thing we need to do is fill in the rest of this with soul sand. So the guardian farm is fully complete. And whilst we AFK it, let's try and fully design the alligator base in a creative world. Alright guys, as you can see, the farm is working really well. But we do have a big problem. You see, the recipe for dark prismarine involves black dye. And we need about 2,000 blocks of it, which means we need 2,000 black dye. Killing that many squid by hand, it's probably going to take a long time. But, as you can see, the Guardians like doing this job for us. If only there was a way we could automatically collect this whilst AFKing the Guardian farm. Well, actually, let me just try something. All right, this is all fully set up. We just need a lathe to make it work. So let me just grab some of these guys. Oh yeah, I killed them all. God damn it. All right, we're going to give these guys some rockets so they follow me. All we need to do is give them an ink sac. Okay, there. So now if I just fly up and AFK, they should continue doing that. Let's go, it's working. All right, let's see how much ink we've got. Oh my God. This is a very overpowered ink farm. So now we can turn this all into black dye, and thanks to all this stuff, get crafting up a bunch of dark prismarine, which means we can finally start building the alligator. And thanks to me designing it earlier, I think this is gonna look really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the alligator base, just like Nighthawk's drawing. So if we fly into the mouth, you will see it is a fully functioning base with a chest room, an upwards escape area on the nose, or do you call it a snout? I don't know. Another room in the middle of the body with furnaces and crafting stuff, a full level 30 enchant table, and in the alligator's feet, of course, a bedroom with a nice painting. I think the judges are going to love this one. But speaking of the judges, we don't have much time left until they come. So let's get grinding. And that's exactly what I did, building base after base for the rest of the day. I couldn't wait to see what the judges thought. So as I built the final base, I just want to say a huge shout out to every one of you who sent in your base designs. However, sadly, there wasn't enough time to build all the submissions, so these are some honorable mentions. Shout out to these guys. Anyways, this is a giant Minecast tower by OBSIMC. And this entire build is centered around my Minecraft podcast, The Minecast, which, by the way, you should definitely subscribe to. But with that finished, it's finally time to see which base the judges think is best, and who will win a custom role on my Discord server. So I duplicated my hardcore world, changed it to survival, and uploaded it to a Wise hosting server. Then I invited 3 judges who will rank the builds based on creativity, accuracy to the drawings, and just how cool they are. Okay, so the first build is this big tree.
Ooh.
It's all locked up.
Intended pun? I think so.
It's a lockdown tree.
It's got like different little bases inside the locks.
They're very little.
There's a pig chained up. I like bacon, but I wouldn't torture it first.
You know what? This is first place right now, I reckon.
Out of all the ones we've seen.
All right, this next one is this tower over here.
If this was bigger, like a larger scale, this could be so cool.
Oh, that's actually really accurate.
I'm just descending down into the basement. I'm probably never going to be allowed out of here.
The creativity's lacking a bit.
Did you see how many bases I've built? I can't go max detail.
God, Lockdown, you didn't
All
furnish 1 out of the 20 bases. Nah, that's not good enough.
right, this is every plant in Minecraft in a greenhouse base. You can call this a base because it's got a bed in it. That's what I'm counting.
Okay,
Oh, really?
that's
Okay.
what makes
Is that
it
the
a
logic
base.
behind this one?
I'm going to be honest, it's a little bit like we've got a lot of things in it, but it's a little bit lacking on the outside structure.
No, you've let the drawing down here.
Man, the drawing looks better than the base. What's going
Where are
on?
the little windows and stuff? There's no windows.
Where's the shop? Where's the shop front?
I
Yeah.
decided to redesign it.
Oh, someone put all the effort into building this and you didn't even do what they said. Unbelievable.
It's my original base of my
yeah,
last
I remember.
hardcore series.
I'm gonna be honest. I rate it. This takes me back to like when you first started playing Minecraft on Xbox. Now we're going intergalactic.
It's pretty true to the drawing, I would say.
It's missing. Where's the like orange thing and the lines going to the
Well,
orange
gamers,
thing?
come here and stand in the middle bit.
Okay.
You're the orange thing.
I'm the orange thing.
Yeah, look at the drawing.
Oh yeah, how can
Bye,
I?
gamers.
Bye
Have you
bye.
tested this?
Oh.
Okay, in that case, you've done pretty well.
What the?
All right,
Oh
this is
my
the
God.
one. This is the one under the monitors.
This
Hey,
is the
yo.
worst one. This is.
No, it's the
What
best
the
one.
hell?
You actually got a sheep up here. What the hell? Can we push more down?
Yeah, push more down.
Get it down, get it down. Go! It's not gonna win!
Oh no! Well, that's a better fate than what's down there for them, though.
Yeah, this is the one. My rating 0.
This next one's looking pretty promising though. Hey guys, what we think?
You submit this sword.
This looks pretty good to me. I think this is number 1 for me, guys. I don't know about you.
It's alright. I think
I don't-
we've
wait,
got a
hold
little
on.
bit of self-promotion
Hold on.
going on.
It's better than the last few we've seen, I think.
Yo, nah, this one's wet. Look how much better this one looks.
Yeah, for this next one, I put in a bit more effort.
Just a little bit more effort.
Yeah, because it's
the
you.
bias, the bias.
This has actually got an interior.
What? Yeah, great interior.
We're gonna have some
Yeah,
soggy
it's a
soil.
grass block. What do you expect?
I think you can actually open half the chest in here because the blocks covered them up.
Yes.
Genius.
When we've had enough, we can drown ourselves.
No, this
Can
is
you tell
nice.
this
This
is
is a
enough?
nice one.
Yeah, this
is
is. I
bad
think
one.
this is winning for me so far.
Although, you put a bit of weight on. What's that belly all about?
For God's sake. Shoot that target block and see what happens.
Wait, you sure you didn't break the redstone lockdown? Because the redstone signal keeps going off because it keeps hitting you.
Nah, it needs to hit the center for it to work.
Oh, I got really close there.
Oh, it's worked.
Oh,
Nice.
We didn't go through the door in time though.
oh,
yeah,
there's
it
a
opens
secret
here.
door.
And what does it lead to? An
Ooh,
underground bunker.
Ooh.
a secret base.
Ooh.
Nope.
I thought the painting was gonna be.
With an even more secret base. Oh,
Oh! Is it
oh,
even
and a secret exit.
Like,
All right, we got these two. We can review these at the same time.
Okay, everyone pick their favorite out of the two.
left.
What?
Right.
No, I like right.
Oh no, right lost all credibility when I went inside.
Are you sure? Hey, Lockdown, I think he meant for you to extinguish the campfires with a shovel.
Yeah.
So you get the
think
wood
he did.
texture.
You think?
Yeah, that's what the whole point of it is.
Wait,
Because they
what?
make a good
Yeah,
roof
get a
thing.
splash water bottle or a shovel. Look.
Oh wait, what? I didn't know you could do that.
Or just use a shovel. It's ways.
Just right click with a shovel.
Yeah, they make a good roof.
They make a cool.
And then you're
wood
not meant to
texture.
have this on it either.
Oh, that makes sense.
Don't worry, man. We fixed it for you.
Yeah.
Just upgraded the build.
Yeah, just make it way better.
It's
instantly.
my house.
Yeah, this one,
5 minutes
after our
later.
upgrades,
Way
this one
nicer.
wins.
Right, let's give it an interior as well. Wait, one sec.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's get it looking nice. Look how quickly this is
You
being
guys
made.
just upgrading the
Jesus
base.
Christ. I don't know if it makes it better or worse.
Oh, better.
All right, there is one final base, and for it, we need to go this way, boys.
Ooh, an alligator.
Whoa, that looks cool.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, this is.
Ooh,
This is not bad. This is really well furnished.
I like it. The biggest one as well.
We can get out of the head as well.
I wasn't sure if, like, do alligators have a nose or a snout? Would you call it a snout?
I think they have a snout.
Yeah, snout and then
Same thing. But yeah. Nah, this is sick.
Not gonna lie, this took a while to design. I'm terrible at this kind of stuff.
Design. Someone else did it.
Oh yeah, they.
Someone else
Give
had
this
the
guy
photo.
credit. Took him ages. The teeth are sick as well. Nah, this is good. I like this one. It didn't disappoint.
So I then asked the judges for their top 3 bases, and these were the results. Coming in at number 3, we had the first base in the video, the pink tree base. This was by JewelMax, and it was very epic. And at number 2 was the giant statue base. This was drawn by Happy Man, and I'm a big fan of this one. But the base coming in at number 1 was the alligator base. The judges absolutely loved this one, which means the designer of this base, Nighthawk9912, has just been given the custom role on my Discord server. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know which one was your favorite base in the comments down below. Oh, and of course, don't forget to check out the second channel video where I collect every plant in Minecraft.